Father Jambrinkovic knew that the Sisters of the Institute of the Blessed Virgin Mary, more commonly called the Loreto Order, had worked in India for a long time. They were eager to bring Christianity to the largely Hindu and Muslim population. They also wanted to help the many needy people there. The Loreto Order had arrived in India in 1841 to open a school in Calcutta. Agnes applied to the Loreto Order and was accepted. Late in September 1928, Agnes's friends came to the Buzaccio house for a farewell party. The next day, many of them were also at the train station, waving goodbye as Agnes, Age, and Drana left to Skopje for Zagreb, Yugoslavia. And Zagreb, Agnes parted ways with her sister and her mother in a tearful goodbye. Drana had feared she would never see Agnes again, and she was right. This was the last time Agnes ever saw her mother or her sister. Agnes met another young woman who was joining the Loreto Order. Her name was Betik Kanzik. Together, Agnes and Betik took the train to France. There, they would meet with the Mother Superior, the nun in charge, at the Loreto Order house in Paris. The Mother Superior wanted to be sure they were ready for the religious life. Neither Agnes nor Betik spoke French, but an interpreter helped them out. Agnes was anxious to get to India to begin helping the poor, but there was work to do before that. She didn't speak English, which she would need to know to work in India. This was during the time of the British Raj, when India was under the direct rule of the British government. The British Raj began in 1858 and lasted near 100 years. So Agnes and Betik were soon back on the road, this time by train and boat, to Dublin, Ireland. In Dublin, Agnes and Betik stayed at the Loreto Order's main house. It was a huge convent housed in a red brick and grey stone mansion that was built in 1725. They spent 6 weeks there learning English and studying to become nuns. Agnes and Betik weren't even allowed to speak to each other in anything but in English. They had to learn their new language quickly. By the end of November 1928, Agnes and Betik finally were ready to go to India. They took a train from Ireland to Italy, where they boarded the boat that would take them to Bombay, India, the city now called Mumbai. On the boat, Agnes and Betik met several nuns from another order, and they all celebrated Christmas together. Soon, it was New Year's Day, 1929, and Agnes was getting closer to starting her new life in India.